Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Wholesome field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but a big gain puts it in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quick
aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they hand it off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew who the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustment. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Grab down the middle. It's Downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And there's the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. needs a completion here on 4th down. If he finds his target, he has the first. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Running with purpose. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The back's got it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
With the score tied 7-7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws a rocket toward the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And here's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here we go on 4th down. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Buffaloes are in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a shotgun run call. He's got some room. Can he get there? Can he muscled out of bounds? Very close to the goal line.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
On first down, it's play action. They'll try a pass here. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Trying to run it. It's Downs. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good.
The kick is good.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 17, set to kick off.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Will hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Important second down play coming up. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's going to take another shot right here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. And Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
First down. They're going to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Longhorns. That puts them on top in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Colorado Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking for the wideout. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the single back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Cox.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
You put 5 wide receivers in your formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle made after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. The DB's backing off from the line now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open wide receiver.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21.
That makes the score Texas 28, Colorado 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And the Buffaloes looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Motion now from the tight end. Ball handed off. That one moves the ball across the 40. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas 28, Colorado 21.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. Hands off to the fullback. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Get set, get set. Flex, flex, flex. Longer.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? And he can make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line.
Well,
and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Freedom. In blue.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. He's on the run. Launches deep. Big gain. Catch made at the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump in front here in the 4th. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff running right. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. finds his target. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the Buffaloes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They feed the fullback this time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now a crucial PAT attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receivers are bunched together. Play action fake, looking to throw. And this pass is on target, caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's downs. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Now comes the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's good. He splits the uprights with a pressure kick to win it. But you'll love to see